An old man removed a nail from the wall of a building and he got a call from America. Let me share with you what happened. At the end of this video, I would want you to share your own story. Tell us your own experience in the comment section. This is the story of a man called Mazibe. Mazibe is a well-respected man in the community. Any meeting he goes to, people always respect him because of the advice he gives and how he tries to carry everyone along. But the major problem Mazibe has is the very fact that he's very poor. Well, he has three sons that are all graduates. But one among the three sons is more vibrant. So Mazibe thought to himself, these my three sons are all graduates and none of them has any work to do. I think what I'm going to do is to look for a way and send the first son abroad. At least, since he's more vibrant than his younger ones, he can be able to go there. If he becomes successful by the grace of God, he can come back and see how he can take care of the rest of the family. So Mazibe sold the only 3 plots of land he had. This is 3 plots of land. He sold them, took the money, and sponsored his son's trip abroad. His son went to the United States of America. To the glory of God, the son over there got a very good job, a very good paying job. It wasn't up to his 4 months there. He sent money back home and told his father to see if he can go and rebuy the lands he sold to send him abroad. So his father met the people who bought the land from him that time, and they accepted to sell the land back to him. But this time around, it's going to be ×3 of what they bought it from him. He told his son about it. His son said that is fine. He's going to pay. So he paid and bought the 3 plots of land his father sold that time. He bought additional 2 plots of land, right, that were surrounding his father's land, making it 5 plots of land. So he sent his brothers money to start up a business so that they can also be seeing how they can be taking care of themselves, get married and take care of their family and what have you. So life was good. Life was good. Things were working. This young man decided to start a building project at home. He called his father and he told his father, see, I want to start up a building project. His father appreciated him so much. I told him that at least there are lands everywhere, so any place he wants to start building, he can start building. The son began to send money home for the building. The building has started in earnest. As the building got to a lintel level, it was in lintel level. Is it called lintel or something? There's this particular level that gets, okay, let's call it the window level. All right, window level. The thing has gotten to window level, and it was as if someone used remote to press pause. It was as if somebody used remote to press pause. The building stopped. People stopped working on the site, you know. The money stopped coming. So when the father called him, nah, what is going on? He told his father that he had a challenge there in the US, but he believes that in no time everything will be taken care of. The father said, okay. 2 months later, nothing is still happening. The son is no longer sending money as usual. His 2 younger brothers who started their businesses, their businesses collapsed. It was as if the whole thing happened at the same time. You know, when the father tried reaching the son again, it was no longer possible. So until a very good day, the son reached out to the family. He called them. They were like, who has this number you are calling us with? He said, this is a number from the prisons. Prison care. What are you doing in the prison? He said he was accused of drug trafficking. So that they have kept him in custody. They kept him in custody until the court finalizes his case. That he told them that the officers saw cocaine in his property. So he doesn't know anything about this thing. The father nearly had a heart attack. But thank God his younger brothers were there to rush into the hospital and he regained himself. So the father was like, what is going on? My son that I know cannot get involved in himself involved in drug trafficking. And even the young man too, who is there in the US, knows too that this thing is an accusation. It's not something he did. But he needs to prove himself. He needs to prove that what was found in his house was not actually him that planted it, or he was not the person that has that cocaine. His father tried going to different places. He went to a pastor to pray for the family. The pastor told him he's going to bring money. He's going to bring like 200,000 so that him and his prayer warriors will come to the family and pray. The man sorted for means to get the 200,000, gave it to the pastor. The pastor came. They did the abracadabra, prayed, and did all whatnot. The old man thanked the pastor. The pastor went. What was happening was still happening. The son was still in prison. The two sons were not succeeding anymore. So things were going healthy scatter here and there. The man reached out to a native doctor to see if the native doctor will have a solution. The native doctor did this abracadabra, told him to go and bring goats, sacrifices, that is going to do all these rituals to see how you can pull him out of the shackles of darkness. The old man still did his best to get the sacrifices as were requested by the native doctor. After everything, nothing happened. The old man now was like, my God, this is your decision. This is your will for me. In fact, I have left everything for you. This old man, that is Mazibe, he has this routine job of going to clear that site where his son is building every 2 weeks. He's always going there to clear the bushes. You know, when you abandon a site or a building project, there is this tendency that it will have, as in bushes will grow inside it. And if you don't maybe control the way bushes grow there, there is possibilities to start housing harmful animals. So the old man took it as a responsibility. Every 2 weeks, he will go there and clear the bushes, awaiting when God will reveal his true nature, like when God will do why he is called God. So this very day, this man went to that place to clear the bushes as usual. So while he was clearing the bushes, he noticed that there was a nail knocked to the wall that has a red something tied to it. He looked at it, he was like, this carpenter did not remove this nail. It's just like a part of the wall where it was knocked, as in the nail was knocked to a plank to hold for filling of cement. You understand? For many of you that are into building, you will understand what I mean. So the man just saw it and he was like, this did not remove this nail. He nonchalantly, nonchalantly, it's called nonchalant now. I told you I'm not an Englishman. He nonchalantly removed the nail, removed the red something tied to it, and threw the nail away. He did it nonchalantly without thinking of anything. So he finished clearing the bush, got back home. His son called him from his main line. He saw the number. He was like, is this not Desmond's phone number? He picked the phone. Hello, Desmond. He said, Papa, I'm free. Oh. He said, free, I don't understand. He said that they were in court. As the judge was to pass his judgment, someone ran in and told the court that this man here is innocent, that he actually planted the cocaine in his house, that he has been succeeding as a medical professional, but because he was overshadowing them as people who are already in the medical line before him, that he planted the cocaine there. But because his conscience was blaming him for a long time, he decided to come and say the truth so that this man can receive his freedom. And that was what actually happened. And the court granted him his freedom and jailed this other person. The old man was like, hey, you are now a free man. He told them, that is Desmond, who is in the US, told the family that Even the court awarded him over $300,000 as a way of saying sorry. He even sent $200,000 back home, told them to use this money and finish up that building project, and also find a way and give to his younger brothers to start up their businesses again. Bro, within 6 months, this building has come back to it. Like, they have erected a very fine building. This young man was still pumping money for more business for his younger brothers, starting new projects in the village, both in town. Like, within 6 months, the guy was doing marvelously well. So I don't know if maybe you have something to say about this. If you have a story to share with us, if you have an experience, something related to this, or something you really want us to know, please share with us in the comment section. And if you want me to tell your own story, right, I have attached my WhatsApp phone number to the description of this video. So you can send me a direct message, share your story with me, and trust me, I will try my best as much as possible to tell your story here on this channel. Until I see us again in our next video, if you have not subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, I'm very grateful. God bless you. I will see us again in our next video. Do well to subscribe to this channel.